Hey there. Would it surprise you to learn that love is not the most important ingredient for your marriage? Well, I'm Leslie Dories, your marriage coach, creator of the Hero Husband Project, and owner of Foundations Coaching. And I'm going to tell you what is the most important thing. It is becoming teammates, co captains in every aspect of your life. Now, I know the Beatles had a song that said, "Love is all you need." And I do believe that love is a necessary but not sufficient ingredient for a happy, lasting, successful marriage. Because love is actually a choice. It also actually can be a byproduct of everything else that's going on. If you don't feel supported and connected to your partner, love can die on the vine. And loving somebody and wanting to build a life with somebody is partially why you got married in the first place. But then what happens is you both try to continue doing things your way. And my viewpoint is you cannot, neither one of you can opt out of a major aspect of your relationship. It's like deciding to play a football game and you only have the offense, you don't have any defense, you're going to lose the game. You need both. You need to know what's going on. The people on the offense aren't doing what the defenders are doing, but they know but they're aware of what's happening, right? Um, many years ago when my kids were in school, because of the fact that of what I did versus what my husband did, that was that I had that sphere of influence. I dealt with the day-to-day activities of the kids. Now my husband knew where their school was and he knew how to get there, but he only really registered the easiest, simplest, fastest way to get there. I knew four other ways to get to my kids' school if I needed to. If there was an accident on the highway or this road was blocked, I wouldn't sit in traffic. I would get off and go a different way. But my husband knew where the kids went to school, but he just didn't have to deal with that on a daily basis. When you are married, you have to be willing to make room for the other person, for them to participate in the aspects of your life. I was talking to a client just the other day, and and his wife is completely out of the finances. She doesn't want she claims she doesn't know how to deal with them. That's his area of expertise. But then she gets mad at him when he doesn't share. So he's kind of put in this damned if you do, damned if you don't situation because of her choice not to participate. And it's the same thing, whether you're not participating in the parenting, or you're not participating in intimacy, or you're not participating in running of the household. These are aspects that you don't get to opt out of. As a teammate, you have to participate. And learning how to be a teammate, learning how to set up your relationship, the game plan for your relationship is where the rubber meets the road. You can love each other. That's great. I'm a big fan of love, but love is not going to get you through the challenges, the nitty gritty. It's learning how to work together. And this requires being able to negotiate, being able to get clear about what's important to you, why you want something in your life, why you want it in a certain way, the willingness to move. I remember hearing on an interview with a musician whose name I can't remember right now, who basically admitted did not want to be in a relationship because it meant she was going to have to make adjustments for another person. And I'm going to tell you that right there is the biggest challenge to having a successful marriage, is the inability or not knowing how to make room for your partner in building a successful life together. So if you'd like some help with that, this is what I do. This is what I help people negotiate through this. So if you find yourself stuck, if you opt out of certain aspects of your relationship, or you think your partner is opting out of aspects of your relationship, get in touch with me. Don't let this go on, because with each passing day, it's doing damage. And the love you feel for each other is at risk of dying. So give me put down below a direct message to me, a comment in the comment section. Send me an email at Lesli, Lesli, at foundationscoachingnc.com. Do not wait until your relationship is at death's door. Please subscribe to the channel, and please share this video with anybody you think might find value in it. And until next week, stay loving.